Hey everybody, welcome back to Thingee's Tech Talk, where we talk about all things tech. I'm Gandalf the Grey.
And I'm disgruntled Cowboys fan.
And today we're going to talk to you about some fun new things that disgruntled Cowboy fan has learned about his new iPhone, as well as a few tips and tricks for if you do plan on going out this Halloween season.
That's right. So, this past Friday, I was fortunate to get my hands on the new iPhone 12. First thing, of course, that everyone will notice, and of course Samsung has jumped all over this, the new iPhone in its much smaller box now does not include any sort of charging bricks or headphones. The headphones thing makes sense. There were no headphone jacks on the previous iteration of the phones. However, they did give you one that could plug into the bottom. On this one, they didn't give you a charging brick because they think that you already have it and all that good stuff. They do include a USB-C to lightning adapter so that you can plug it into all of your fancy USB-C accessories. I right now have my iPad plugged in using that cord, and my Apple my MacBook charger. So it's kind of nice to have that thing, but the fun stuff starts when you get into the phone itself. Now, of course, I got the Pro version. You have the 3 cameras on the back. The photo quality on this thing is just absolutely phenomenal. The thing that I found the most exciting, Gandalf had the previous version of the iPhone 11 Pro, so he was already aware of night mode. Night mode is incredible. I have taken pictures in absolute pitch black, and it's like there's lights on in the room.
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
Yeah, I haven't tried it outside yet. However, I'm going on a walk tonight with my daughter, so I will probably take a few pictures after dark and see how it goes. We'll throw some of that stuff down in the blog articles, so take a look at that if you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook. Click through to see some photo comparisons. It's really good stuff. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I haven't gotten a case yet. It's on order. It just hasn't arrived yet. One thing you'll notice about this one, it's gone back to the edge profile of some of the older phones, that flat edge rather than that rounded edge, very similar to the iPhone 5 or the iPhone SE. I like it personally. It's similar to the edge profile on the iPad Pros. However, this version on the iPhone Pro, it's very slick. The edge profile on the iPad and some of the older phones was a little bit more of a matte finish. This one definitely has a glossy stainless steel feel to it, and the back is glass, which is also kind of slippery. So needless to say, I've been walking around having this thing in a death grip, making sure that I don't drop it until I get a nice case on it, which hopefully will get here soon. That's one of the things about being an early adopter. All the good cases are not out. I'm personally not a fan of Apple's cases. I don't think they provide enough protection because I am a big, clumsy person that drops things all the time. So I've gotten a much more heavy-duty case. Looking forward to getting all that kind of stuff. I got the silver one this time and a clear case so I can put some stickers and stuff back here to decorate it up a little bit and make it look fancy. It will not be anything related to the Cowboys because I'm done with them. Anyway, if you have a football team that you think I can follow for the rest of the season, with hockey not starting probably until 2021, I need something to watch for the next 2 months, let me know. I can't watch the Cowboys anymore. It's just terrible. Absolutely terrible. Anyhow, now over to Jeff, who is going to talk about some neat stuff if you're going trick-or-treating this week.
Yeah, so first things first, I know depending on the age of your child, they may or may not have a iPhone, and you may or may not be letting them go out on their own. But first things up, and we've talked about this in the past, and we'll post about it in the description below. But I highly suggest setting up your SOS and 911 features. We've talked about it a couple of different times now. It's literally in settings and health. It's something, if you haven't set up from a safety and security perspective, having an iPhone, I highly suggest it. But we'll put the link to how to set that up in the article below, because again, for your safety, for your child's safety, they really should know who the emergency contacts are, and God forbid they had to use SOS while they're out or something happens. This is a wonderful feature. You guys should have it set up. I can't say enough things about it. But something else, if you do plan on going out and you do have an Apple Watch, something to note about, and I don't know whether you guys know this, but the Apple Watch actually has a flashlight feature on it. And I've turned it on a couple of times, but didn't realize how well it worked until I actually put my wrist down. So if you actually swipe up from the bottom and you scroll down, you'll actually see that there's a little flashlight here. And that flashlight, once you get it going, it'll actually start flashing. Well, it'll give you a bright white light, or you can actually swipe and it'll actually flash. So you can see that in the video, which is kind of nice if you're walking around and you need someone to be able to see you. Especially at night, and you keep your watch out and about, it'll be a nice beacon, especially if it's dark out. So from a safety perspective, this is something that I think is pretty cool, that people should know about. It's really super simple to do if you do plan on going out and trick-or-treating this holiday season. Definitely, a couple things to keep in mind from a safety perspective. There is also the flashlight on the Apple phone. I think everybody knows how to access that by now. It's really, really easy and simple. But if you don't, you just swipe down on an iPhone 10. If you've got an iPhone 8 and older, you swipe up from the bottom, and the flashlight is literally right there. It's so easy and simple to do.
It's also on the home screen. You've probably hit it a few times taking it out of your pocket. I know I have all the time.
So, angry, disgruntled Cowboys fan. Is there anything else we want to share with people about this Halloween season, especially in our Thingee Tech Talk Spooky Spectacular?
I think the main thing is just be safe. Wear a mask. Stay socially distant. Don't take chances. Numbers are going up everywhere. Things have hit a little home here for us here at the Thingee team in the last week. So just stay safe out there. And, worst case scenario, wait until Saturday, go to the grocery store and buy as much candy as you want for half off. It's probably a much safer bet that way.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Anyway, for this spooky edition of Thingee's Tech Talk, I'm Disgruntled Cowboys fan.
And I'm Gandalf the Grey.
Be safe out there.